Right boys, welcome to the 33rd video on my channel. We're officially halfway through the League 2 season, the table's taken shape, and now it's time for the big call. Based on what we've seen this season so far, in today's video, we're going to be predicting who finishes top 7 come the end of the season. Promotion pushes, playoff battles, and a couple of teams I'm not buying. Let's get into it. Now to finish 7th in the final playoff spot, we've got Cambridge United. Now at the time we're recording this video, Cambridge sits 6th, 1 point clear of 7th, and 2 points clear of 8th. Not that that means too much in the long term. Now I've seen a few other predictions this season and a few people think Cambridge will drop off, but I genuinely don't think this will be the case. They've got a very good manager in Neil Harris who knows how to get teams out of League 2, and I think they've got a team that's slightly going on too good for League 2, maybe not quite good enough for League 1, but they've got players like Kachunga and Panzu. And going off that, I'm not saying they're going to coast the league by any means at all. I think they'll finish 7th and just scrape it. And come the end of the season, I think there'll be a battle between 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and even 11th for that final playoff spot. At number 6, I've gone for Chesterfield. Currently 1 place behind Cambridge United in the league table at number 7. Come the end of the season, I think they'll be 1 place above them. But a bit like Cambridge, I think they'll be fighting tooth for nail to get to that spot. I don't think they're a team that'll fall comfortably in the playoffs. They are obviously very, very good at home, and I think they'll be very much reliant upon that. They obviously lost in the playoff semi-final last year, and Paul Cook knows what he's doing. He'll be determined to do better than he did last season. It's a great squad with some very good experienced players, and this is only going off the squad for the moment, and obviously the same can be said for the rest of the teams. But if they can strengthen their already really good squad, they could finish even higher. At number 5, and to some people's surprise, I've got Bromley. It's safe to say Bromley fans couldn't have asked for a better season so far. 2 points clear at the top of the League 2 table, and they've been nothing short of amazing. Arguably the smallest club in the league, one of the smallest budgets, and they've massively overachieved. They had a great first season in League 2 last season, finishing 11th, and they're only going to use that momentum to try and finish even better this season, which I think they will. But unfortunately, and I hate to say it, but I don't quite think they'll finish in the automatics. They've got a team that's performing really, really well together. There's great camaraderie, but it's still quite a small squad of only 23. I just feel as if injuries will pick up towards the end of the season. The bigger clubs with bigger squads will start to overpower them a little bit. But with that being said, I still think they'll finish 5th, which is still in itself a massive overachievement for them. And I would love for them to stay first. What a story it'd be for League 2. And I hope I'm proven wrong come the end of the season. Number 4, we've got Notts County. Now, having seen quite a few prediction videos, a lot of people have put Notts County outside of the playoffs. Yes, those predictions were at the start of the season, and based on the fact Notts County lost a lot of their good players from last season, such as McGoldrick, but they've already done better than what people have expected. It is also the January transfer window, and Notts County are a big club with big resources. They've had a chance to assess the first half of the season, they've had a decent start, they're in a great run for playoffs, and I know it sounds cliche, but if they can get 2 or 3 more players in to strengthen the squad, then I seriously think for the second half of the season, they'll be able to sustain a strong playoff spot. At number 3, we've got Walsall. Currently 3rd in the League 2 table, and to be honest with you, I think they're going to stay there. Last season was a season that everyone thought they'd go up, just fell short obviously, and that's mainly due to the Nathan Lowe departure. They were dominating comfortably at the top of the league for most of the season, and then as January struck, they started to fall down. I mean, they only fell to 4th, but it felt a lot worse than that considering they lost in the playoffs and they were on top of the league for a lot of the season. This season, however, I think they're going to finish 1 better, and it's still an automatic spot. Only 1 better than last season, but a lot more meaningful in the grand scheme of things. On top of this, it goes without saying that they've got a very good squad. Centre forward Daniel Carnu is the 4th highest goal scorer in League 2 at the moment with 10 goals. And it's safe to say he hasn't been too bad of a replacement for Nathan Lowe last season, and it looks like they're actually going to keep him post-January. At number 2, I've gone for MK Dons. Now on paper, MK Dons are a team that should absolutely demolish this league and comfortably finish 1st. You look at the signings they made over the summer, the manager they have, and the signings are linked with this January window, such as Ben Wiles from Huddersfield, who's one of the best midfielders in League 1, let alone League 2. Which can also be said for the rest of the squad. Aaron Collins, a top striker in League 1, well he should be, Nathaniel Mendez-Lang. They've just got so much quality in their team, and honestly, if they finish outside the top 3, it's embarrassing. They're currently 5th in the League 2 table, and they should be higher. And if they had even just a little bit more quality, then I don't see how they finish outside the top 3, honestly. At number 1, who is the team that I think are going to win League 2 this season? Not a popular opinion by any means, but I've gone for Swindon Town. Now looking at the League 2 table, they're currently 2nd, so I guess if they were to win the league, it wouldn't be too surprising going off that. But a lot of people are expecting them to drop down. If you look at last season, they finished 12th. But as I predicted Bromley to go down in the table, I honestly think Swindon are going to be the team to take their place. And I don't think they're going to smash 100 points or anything like that, or comfortably run away with the league. I think it's going to be tight between them and MK Dons, but I just think they're going to edge it. They've got a very, very strong squad as it is. Aaron Drennan, the top scorer in the league with 12 goals. And I think that Ian Holloway's been there long enough now to achieve success with them. He knows the league well enough, he's had time to gel with the club and everything around it, and I think a lot of the time people forget Swindon are quite a big club. They're a founding member, they've been in the Premier League, they've got one of the biggest transfer budgets this season and the 6th highest wage bill. If Bromley have been top of League 2 for this long, there's no reason why Swindon can't be and go on to win the league. Now this of course means I've got Swindon, MK Dons and Warsaw to go up automatically. Now in the playoff final, I've gone for Notts County versus Bromley, and as much as I'd like Bromley to go up this season, I'm going to have to say that Notts County, I think they're going to go up. They just fell short last season, and I think they're just going to be the better team on the day. But anyway, yeah boys, and we'll end the video there. Let me know in the comment section down below who you think is going to finish in the top 6. Also comment down below what sorts of videos you want to see next. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, see you next one.